Hating on these records is proof. I put your favorite rapper. He the blast of your speaker. He the last of Mohicans. No weaklings last in my sneakers. Want me on the song, he gon' see the wrath of the. I'm probably gon' go to Jesus asked for a feature. Don't need a. Some see the glass is empty. I see a glass collecting his bread and mass like he a cat. You might need a calculus teacher. Eureka, Einstein on the brink of the theory of relativity. Really, no MC equal. Feel me, co-pin be lethal. Crip like an old MTV show. On God, the best rapper alive. Now go and ask the best rappers that they tell you he never.
Like who you playing? I fell out with my about what we had, and we'll take that in your like what you saying, Mama like what you saying? Oh, skirt about them streets and them pies like who you playing? I fell out with my about what we had, and we'll take that in your like what you saying, Well, she end up keeping it real, but you with it. Got out and caught them a deal. The chick got me, but I swear you went down the head. I heard the boy they slime, no woman to catch. My boss one there, so I guess not one his. My mama gave us salt in the crackers when we were kids. So touching on that, my aunt, she took us in. They coached my cut, she caught me sleeping with kids. She told me that dread. But when I catch them out to that, after that little juve, I'm up. Now what you saying, what you saying?
For these two teams, battle for the Eastern Conference continues. Game 1 of the conference finals. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. Guys, win after win, they have been utterly dominant in the postseason. One sweep after another.
And, well, other than Game 7, I think Game 1 is the most important game of the series. For them as a home team, especially. Lose this game, and then there goes home court advantage.
I don't see that happening, though. I mean, I just can't see it. Listen to this crowd. I mean, they don't want to let them down, so I can't see them losing this game. The atmosphere is electric, and that's going to play to their advantage here.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Like the higher seed, they start this series on their home court, but they cannot be overconfident.
No, the stage is set, my friend, and really it's going to all come down to how you perform between those lines.
So how do you keep the confidence on overconfidence?
You got to focus on the task, and I was always taught you respect your opponent and understand that if they play their best, it's going to be a challenge for you. Don't allow them to get that kind of confidence.
Here's Turner following the basket by Trae Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Vanderbilt with it. Now Beal defending. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Home team ball.
First quarter of play. 1 minute played. Healed outside. Just 5 on the clock.
And
there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Goes to the away team.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And there's the drive. And Davis sends it back.
Davis so good with his timing and length to get up and deny shots.
Back to Young. Back to Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
And you expect this from Young. He scans the floor and finds an open man for the shot.
Right side Turner. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Shooting
That free throw, no good.
Probably want to draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you would expect to miss the mark by that. Absolutely.
You know, he's become a solid big man in this league. Miles Turner understands his role and is playing to his strengths.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Vanderbilt. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. And it goes out of bounds. That one off heel.
Away team ball.
So it's the visitors now. Searching for their first points of the game. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Young from outside. They get it back. Pass to Davis. Three-pointer. Young. Good. Young's got 5 points so far.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Outside Turner. Davis with the double team. Young with the steal. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. 2 points. That one goes.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Trying to get something going. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Largely because of that length, Gilgeous-Alexander feeling confident attacking inside.
Young with no one around. Good on the triple. 8 points for him.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
No, sir. Jackson Jr.'s shot blocking abilities, part of why he was a top 5 pick back in 18.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. From the low block. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Davis. 4 seconds left. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Leading by 14. And we'll be back shortly for the start.
And now, your dance team.
Welcome back to playoff basketball on 2K Sports. This is the Eastern Conference Finals. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Now here's Beal. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
To the inside. Here's Turner. And Davis pulls it down.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Young outside. To the paint. Clock at 6. Here's Jackson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
And this is where Jackson feasts. And at times, he's just too overwhelming for the D, which results in the foul.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That shot missing. Davis with some nice D. Young with the ball. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. And Davis puts it in.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Pass to Ingram. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
That's on Jaren Jackson.
Well, you combine his athleticism with his length and the skill set. The versatility of Ingram is hard.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Beal. Here's Davis. Back to Beal. It's Young on the wing. And so the ball out of bounds. Beal touched it last.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter.
2 minutes.
Pass to Holiday. Double team on Holiday. Shot clock at 6. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
The ball goes to the away team.
1:36 left now here in the second. It's Turner, high post. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Beal gets a wide open look. From outside, off the mark. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
They have a very long way to go to get within sight of the lead.
And from what we've seen so far, guys, don't hold your breath. Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Clock at 4. Pass to Hield. Lets it fly. Second chance shot. And it's Davis missing.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
And even if Gilgeous-Alexander isn't the fastest guy out there, he stays in balance. It helps him to be effective on his drive.
And it's sent back by Turner. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And a missed layup. Now Beal. And that one hits back iron.
very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
That'll do it for the first half.
With the score, 42-7.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in game one. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And the home team has possession. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Young with the ball. Picked up by Turner. That one goes in. Young's got 10 points in the game.
Right there, you see it. Young's ability to operate out of that pick and roll, very advanced for a player of his age.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for the away team.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Gilgeous-Alexander. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Davis. Young for 3. The rebound by Turner. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots the 3. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Down low. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Ingram. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Ingram is quiet about the work he puts in after practice and before games. This is a guy who just never stops trying to improve, though, and that's shown up in how he's grown as a player.
And they turn it over. Stepped in the line that time.
Away team ball.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 7. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. They get it back. Back to Turner. Moves back up. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Young in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Trying to get open is Davis. Holiday with the block.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Well, we've always talked about the great defender that Holiday is. Well, he showed you right there with the rejection. Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, it's not only his size and strength and athleticism, but Davis's timing is so special. That's why he boards it.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot comes out. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots in the game right here.
Shooting for the
And the first one drops.
Jaren Jackson Jr. 2 shots.
Jackson hits both of them. 51 seconds left in the third. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Right side Turner. It's stolen by Heel. Here's Davis. From deep three-point range. Another shot. Vanderbilt with the rebound. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Sharon Jackson. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
Third team foul.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Looking to end his cold spell. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
There's the lob to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
You know, an awesome decision maker in that pick and roll. Young taking whatever he sees in these sets.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. Delivering the blowout. And welcome back, everyone. We hope everyone is enjoying their Cinco de Mayo as we get back into NBA basketball on 2K Sports. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Bradley Beal picks one up.
This young man, a rising scorer who continues to improve. Gilgeous-Alexander may soon be the focal point of every opponent's scouting report. And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Beautiful reverse using his body to shield the finish. Nicely done.
To the middle. Here's Turner. It's not going to go for him. Davis with some nice D. Young outside. Healed outside. Just 5 to shoot. He couldn't stay in bounds, and that's going to be a turnover.
Goes to the away team.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. 6 to shoot. And the layup's good off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 this quarter.
Well, that time he got the defense off balance with the well-timed pump fake. Nice work.
About 1.5 minutes through the fourth quarter now. Outside, Beal. Inside. Vanderbilt with the rebound. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Third personal foul.
A strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
1 shot.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. 2nd minute off the clock now in the fourth. A drive by Beal. And finished off by Beal.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
It's stolen by Davis. And finished off by Davis.
AD doing what he does. 24/7, stuffing that stat sheet.
And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last.
The away team.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The layup missed. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
1:31 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Vanderbilt. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by Jackson. Left side, Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Doesn't take a lot for AD to get to the rim. With his length, he can throw it down easily.
Double team on Holiday. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Counting.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Young left side. On the wing, Heel. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
We all know Heel can shoot it, but for him to get better, he's got to keep adding different dimensions to his game.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Vanderbilt. The shot missing. Some solid defense there from Jackson. On the wing, Heel. Young outside. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Jackson.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. That three off target had some space there after the little pump fake. And that one goes out of bounds. Pass touched by Gilgeous-Alexander. Seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Poked away. And so they get the victory here at home. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this.
See that I can't help it. Him and the took a selfie. Him and the got acquainted. I'm toxic. Now she treat him like a stranger. Now I'm finna call my ex and get the talking to him crazy. Hey, never mind, I'm tripping. I shouldn't have. Babe, don't think I'm in my feelings. Let's get back to these that never tend to their children, cause they taking care of these. I be on vacation, they be living through my pictures. Salty, I do that to them often. Versace on my feet, and you know your daddy.
Hi again, thanks for joining us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Well, it was a great Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Now, Game 2, just about ready to tip off. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Guys, win after win, they have been utterly dominant in the postseason. One sweep after another.
And this is the game that gives them a chance to put the hammer down. I mean, if they can build on their Game 1 win with another one tonight, they'll have a stranglehold on this series.
Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. Young outside. Turner with the steal. Got a piece of it. And threw the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. Well, they took Game 1. If they can make it 2-0 break, the odds certainly favor them to advance.
Well, the cliche is that the series doesn't start until someone wins on the road, but the reality is if they take care of business on their home court tonight, they'll be on their way to ending it.
Now, here is Young, and it's sent back by Turner.
Still home team ball.
An elite rim protector and shot blocker. Turner excels at rising up and denying those shots.
Here's Young. Shot clock at 6. And a miss there off the inbound. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Beal with the steal. Goes up. And finished off by Davis.
You tend to forget that AD started out as a point guard when he was in high school, showing off his speed and ability in the open court on that break.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That is his first foul of the game. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Beal with the steal.
He had a couple turnovers here early on in the quarter, but he's got to just tighten it up a little bit.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Here's Achua. Second shot opportunity. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Beal. Outside, Davis. It's Young on the wing. Beal trying to break loose. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. Here's Young. Clock at 6. Down low. Turner with the steal. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Inside. It's stolen by Davis. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And Young picks him up defensively. Pass to Turner. Nice move. That one doesn't go. Some solid defense there from Jackson. To the inside. Lets it go from deep. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. 54 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by Jackson.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
An outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard, and a great feel for when guys are open.
And Davis gets it to go.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Goes back up. The shot by Turner, no good. Beal from long range. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the...
Tough call for the ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Just 4 seconds left in the first. And that concludes the first quarter of play. They're up by 4. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
Get ready for your dance team.
And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Healed bounce pass. Here's Jackson. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, Healed right there on the yield, waiting for someone to get open.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
I'd like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
To the middle. Here's Turner. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Great D that time from Davis. Young outside. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And he hits the button.
Whenever Anthony Davis is rolling to the rim like he was right there after the screen, you have to get him the ball. He's going to capitalize most every time.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Pass to Jackson. Beal gets a wide open look. A miss that time would have put him up.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Outside Holiday. To Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. Here's Achua. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Achua's got his first points of the game.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Just do your work, try to get open, and Trey's going to find you.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holiday. Ooh, the double clutch. And against the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backcourt.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Such a terrific two-way guy. Drew Holiday isn't just an offensive powerhouse. He loves to play defense. I mean, loves it.
Here's Heald. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Buddy Hield just has such an incredibly quick trigger.
Both free throws good from Hield. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. To the inside. Shot's good by Turner.
Assist goes to.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Healed outside. And the shot goes down.
Well, with a young perimeter player like Hield is, operating in the pick and roll with that kind of effectiveness, it can become dangerous.
To the right side. Pass to Ingram. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Tries again. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Here's Beal. And he overshot that one, missing.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
No good on the shot. Davis with some nice D. Young looking around. Jackson with it. Picked up by Turner. Young outside. 6 to shoot. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Drives to the hoop. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Your home
Resourceful
team.
move
16,
there, ending the period
visiting
on a high note.
Great way to end.
And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game so far. They lead by a bucket. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And here we go. Heading back to the action here in the Eastern Conference Final. Outside Jackson. Back to Young. Inside. Turner with the steal. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Count it. Good.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
It is good.
They set up AD well there, able to send up a confident shot almost the instant the ball gets to him.
And it's Turner finishing it off.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
Gilgeous-Alexander does a good job of just staying aggressive, and that just forces the defense to do something.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that.
First personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Team foul.
He's off on the first.
Everyone knows that Bradley Beal is going to produce, but he plays with such great effort at both ends. He doesn't just kick his feet up when he's on D.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And they're moving it up. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday.
The ball goes to your home team.
Young outside. Pass to Davis. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Ingram with the steal. Outside Holiday. To the middle. Here's Turner. Now here's Achua. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Davis. Pass to Hield. Down low. Outside for Beal.
2 minutes.
No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. And here's Holiday. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Bradley Beal picks one up.
Appreciate Drew Holiday getting shifty there on the inside to draw the contact.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Taking 2 shots.
That one is no good. To the inside. For the lead. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Second team foul.
Trae Young, not a guy, especially as a scorer, that you want to put at the free throw line for free points and confidence.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
Pass to Achua.
Home team foul.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here. That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
At the line.
You know, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has so many of the qualities that you want in a leader. He fights, he's energetic, he's a team-first guy, and he just looks for ways to get his guys fired up.
Young with the ball. Healed outside. To the paint. For the lead. Count it, and the foul. It's going to be on Miles' turn.
Hold on.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's a slam dunk to finish it off.
These are the type of games for Gilgeous-Alexander where the promise of his future looks incredibly bright.
Here's Jackson. Davis. They kick out to Hield. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
That one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. 17 points in the game. Here's Turner. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Turner's got 4 points in the quarter.
Putting on the hard hat there. Give Turner credit for staying locked in on capitalizing no matter what. Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. And both free throws good for Davis.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. He's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
He gets that one.
AD delivering on an all-star caliber performance here tonight.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
27.
And we've reached the end of the third. They lead by 6. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Not going to go that time. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Davis with it. Now guarded by Ingram. Left side, Davis. It's Young on the wing. Back to Davis. And Davis throws it down. And
AD well above the rim that time.
On the wing, Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. He couldn't stay in bounds, and that's going to be a turnover. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Shooting for the away team.
Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes, a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Home team.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the home team had some words for the team during the break. His demeanor was not one of the coach whose team was well ahead. He said, this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. We'll see if they were listening, guys.
All right, David, thanks. Beal fires from way outside. And so the ball out of bounds. Beal touched it last.
Goes to the away team.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Off the inbound, no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Young outside. Shot clock at 6. Floats it up for Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Great work by the team there to find AD. They make eye contact, and the rest of that is history.
In the corner, it's Ingram. To the middle. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Healed right side. And he gets it to go.
And good heads up from Bradley Beal to spots the ready shooter.
There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And it's Beal in the corner. He lobs it up. And it's Davis with the jam.
You've seen Bradley Beal elevate his playmaking ability over the years. That's nice work in the pick and roll.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
At the line,
and the technical free throw is good.
There's some steely moments that come from Trae Young. And I'll tell you what, if the defense is getting under his skin, he rarely shows that.
Ingram with the steal. The rebound by Hield.
And that was almost one for the highlights. The long-distance alley-oop, just a fraction off the mark.
Holiday with it. Now Beal defending. The shot by Holiday, no good. Inside. The kick out to Young. Hield from outside. He can't get it to go.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And it's going to go the other way.
And that's just a risky play to make a heave like that. Not worth it.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the dunk by Jackson.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on. And that can always help, that home advantage of